The program is like this. I think most of you please write down this program. These are all the programs that I have taken from previous question papers. The question goes like this. The shop uses to give 5% discount if the transaction is less than 1,000. And if it is more than 1,000 or greater than 1,000, it used to give 10%. So calculate the discount and print the net payable amount. This is what the question is all about. Okay. Was asked in one of the technical rounds, simple program they asked in one of the technical rounds, and most of the students, they feel nervous. No, they could not able to answer properly. That should not happen. Answer is very simple. First, you take the amount, you convert it into integer. Okay, you take the input, convert it into integer, and store it in amount. There is a variable called amount. Next, if the amount is less than 1,000, we know the discount what we are getting is only 5%. So you calculate discount is equal to amount into 0.05. So that is 5%. Else discount is equal to 10%. Very simple. Finally, you display the discount is so and so, net payable is equal to so and so. Very simple program. Let me start my Jupyter. Python program to check withdrawal is possible or not based on the balance amount and withdrawal amount. Of course, in the bank you have some balance amount and you have some amount to withdraw. So if the withdrawal amount is more than, if it is more than the balance amount, then you cannot withdraw. Or else it has to be, you can withdraw, and the withdrawal amount has to be deducted from the balance amount. So this is the case. They have asked in June, July 2017, this exam, they asked. Now, take the balance. What is the balance? Input the balance. And similarly, input the withdrawal. I call it as W for withdrawal amount and BAL for balance amount. Next, if withdrawal is less than 0, negative withdrawal is not possible. Or I can certainly write withdrawal is less than or equal to 0. That is also just correct. Okay, so that is also correct. And if it is less than 0, or if the balance is less than the withdrawal, that means if withdrawal amount is more and you cannot withdraw beyond your balance, if you have withdrawal amount, then it is not possible. So you generate an error message. So withdrawal is not possible. Or else, so that is due, you give the explanation due to less balance or negative balance withdrawal. And if it is else, certainly withdrawal is possible. What you can do, balance is equal to balance minus withdrawal amount. It is BAL minus is equal to W. BAL minus is equal to W. So this is, you are updating the balance after deducting the withdrawal amount. And finally, print balance after withdrawal is BAL. So that's the program. That's the program. This was actually the question. Now, as I run this, it will ask for the amount, I just type 1001 and I press enter. As I press enter, the discount is 10%, 909 rupees. Second one, that is withdrawal balance. So I just type the program and yeah. So the program, if I execute, so it will first ask for the balance amount. Balance amount is 5,300 is the amount that I have. Enter the withdrawal amount, 5,400. So it says withdrawal is not possible. That is the first test case. Now I run it once again. I just type 5,300 is the balance and amount is minus 400. Minus is a negative value it cannot accept due to less balance or negative withdrawal value. It is the same. You're checking the validation and you run this again with the proper value. So I have 5,600 and in that I want to withdraw 600 rupees. Withdrawal possible. Balance after withdrawal is 5,000. That means so the transaction is successful. So this is how it will certainly execute. What do you have to do? You have to define a function. They have already said you have to define a Fibonacci function fib. So I'm passing n. N is the upper limit. To that limit, in fact, it has to generate a Fibonacci number. So first Fibonacci number is 0. Second Fibonacci number is 1. I'm creating. Next. If n value, suppose if n value is only 1, you display only F1. If n value is greater than or equal to 2, display F1 and F2. At the end, don't print a new line character. What happens next to series number will come in next line. Instead of that, what you can do, you can print a space. And you write a while loop. I think while loop you know very well. While loop works with true condition. If the condition is true, it keeps on executing the loop. And in the while loop, you find the next Fibonacci number F3. F3 is equal to F1 plus F2. So now F1 has to shift to F2. Sorry, F2 has to shift to F1. And F3 has to shift to F2. So the shifting of numbers is very much necessary. So this has to shift to F1 in the next step and F3 has to shift to F2. So this should takes place. So that is the logic I think we have already learned in C programming. Okay. What we are doing, if F3 is greater than n, that means the number that we are trying to print up to, then we just stop. Just break. Break means it will go out. It will go out of the while loop. It will go out of the while loop. Okay. If it is not, it will print F3 at the end. It will print space instead of new line character. And what happens? The shifting starts. F2 shifts to F1 and F3 shifts to F2. This we have written in two different statements. Instead of this, you could have written in one single statement. How is that possible? F1 comma F2 is equal to F2 comma F3. The same. It is the same as that of these two statements. So here, what is that happening? F2 is shifting to F1 and F3 is shifting to F2. It is the same. Instead of writing so much two statements, you could have written it in one single statement like this. That will definitely reduce program code length. Your code length, program code length will be reduced. Now, this is the function that we have written. So the function or the while loop will end only if F3, that is the next Fibonacci number, is greater than n. Because it is given very well, you have to generate the Fibonacci number up to the given limit number, that is n. N is the given limit number. So this is the given limit number. Up to that, you have to execute. You have to loop. You have to be in the function. Once it is done, break, it will come out, and that's it. Now, in the program, in the main program, what do? You accept, enter the limit from the user. Okay, limit. How many numbers in the series? Is it 20 is the limit or 40 is the limit? What is the limit? And you store it in limit. If the limit is less than 0 or 0, then you say invalid input and exit. And you can call the function fib. You can call this function fib. So by calling this function fib, by passing limit, so what happens? The function gets invoked and the entire function gets executed one by one until the last statement. This is one of the very important. So take the screenshot. Those are ready. You can take the screenshot and you can execute later. I just paste it and I make it as the heading. Here function is there. I'll write the function first. You see, I'm writing the function. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm writing the function first. The function is creating. I'm creating the function first. Once function is created, I put it here. Now, if I run this, it is asking for a limit. I enter -8. It says invalid input because the limit in the Fibonacci series, it should not be negative number. If it is a negative number, then it will generate error. So what we are supposed to do, we have to rerun the code. We have to rerun the code and we have to rerun the code. And as for the input, limit is equal to 8. That means the Fibonacci numbers will print up to 8. And as soon as I press 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, it is printing. I save it as examples. So like this. Yeah. Like this, we are supposed to execute. Anybody would like to demonstrate your assignment, whatever you have solved?
Yes, sir.
Lavanya, good. Lavanya, is it possible to demonstrate your program?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Lavanya, I give access rights to you.
Sir, there is a folder with the program too.
Good.
Experiment and my currency. Sir, here is a program with mycurrency.py.
Good.
a dollar, converting a dollar to rupees, and European coin to a rupees, and pound to rupees.
Super. Hmm.
mycurrency.py, and the other folder with experiment.py.
Hmm.
And here is a program for
Okay.
experiment.py.
From currency, import a dollar to rupees, euro
Yes,
to
sir.
rupees, pound to rupees. Super. Good.
Yes, sir.
Good, good, good. Print currency. Yeah. Now, run and show.
And now I'll run the Python experiment.py. And here we'll come to know the
Super.
rupees of Indians.
Yes. See, your user-defined module, lavanya.py, that is my currency, is being imported in the experiment and it is executing. Very good,
Yes, sir.
Lavanya. Anybody else? Yeah, please go ahead, Chandru.
Yes, sir. Actually, what I'm doing is I'm creating a module called My Time,
Okay.
where in this module, I'll be converting weeks to hours.
Hmm. Weeks to
In the
minutes.
same module, yes,
Hmm.
in the same module, I'll be converting weeks to minutes, as well as months to hours and months to minutes.
Super.
And I have given a description. I
Oh,
have given a
doc string. You should use technical term, doc string. Yeah.
uh, I have defined a doc string
Hmm.
where it will describe what the
Yes.
function is supposed to do.
Hmm.
Where for in the main program,
That is
I'll be import
correct.
I'll be importing my time.
Hmm. Imports.
From my time, I'm importing weeks to hours
Yeah.
and months to minutes. Since
Yes.
I'm converting weeks to hours and months to minutes,
Correct.
I'm importing from my time module.
Correct.
Now I'll be assigning a word. I'll be assigning a
Variable.
string week,
Hmm.
variable week, where and I'll be using the
Function call.
defined function name
Yes. Correct.
weeks to hours.
Yes.
Weeks to hours. For 1 hour, I'll be displaying what is the week. For 1 week, I'll be displaying what is the total number of hours.
Yes.
As well as in the next line, I'll be displaying same thing for 10 hours.
Correct. Now, can you run and show?
In this,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Super.
Yes, sir. Just now I opened my terminal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. In this directory, I can see exercise 1.py file and my mytime.py module file,
Correct.
where I'll be using mytime.py file as a module and
Hmm.
importing it to the exercise 1.py file
Correct.
and running the output.
Yes. Just press tab. Automatically it will come. Tab, tab. Hmm. Yes. Superb.
Now I
That's,
can see that for 1 week we have 168 hours.
yes. Correct. Correct.
In the same
Exactly.
way, yes, sir.
Yeah. The time is getting over. Kindly finish it.
Yes, sir. I'm doing it. For 1 hour, I'm printing the week.
160.
For
Yes.
1 week, I'm printing the hours. In the same way, for 10
Um,
weeks, I'm printing the hours.
and yeah.
In the same way, for
1 month.
month total, I get 730.5 hours.
Correct.
Whereas for 10 months, I'll be getting 7,305.0 hours.
Exactly. Thank you. Chandru, your program is excellent. Thanks to Lavanya and Chandru for sharing your output and assignment. So tomorrow we'll discuss about while loop. Stay safe. Thank you. All class recordings, notes are available in this particular website. Thank you. All the best.